Hey guys, it's Dave with My Freedom Smokes. Today I'm here to talk to you about an RTA we got in from ADVKen or Advken. It's the Manta RTA. The Manta RTA is a cool little RTA. Got a real cool look to it. It's got a little Manta kind of etched on there. It's a 4.5 mil bubble glass or a 3 mil straight glass. You get both of those options in there. It actually comes with a bubble glass. It looks really nice pre-installed. Pretty cool little build deck, kind of similar to a Velocity, but a staggered post where everything's stacked, but not in line as you would have with a Velocity. I'll show you that in just a moment. Some really cool airflow at the bottom, top fill, 810 drip tip, nice looking little shorty Ultim tip on there. Great little flavor RTA. I've really been enjoying using this RTA. Let's go ahead and take it apart real quick and I'll show you that build deck. All right. Yeah, I've gone to take these apart before and actually undo the top fill, so always be careful. Alright, there's the build deck on it. Like I said, it's kind of like the Velocity. Let's say everything being in line, the two top ones are kind of centered, and then the bottom two are out away from that a little bit. And everything seemed to line up really good when I put my coils in there. You got dual Cyclops airflow directly under the coil, and then your wicking channels on either side. And even though this is called an RTA, I know we did a video recently on the best of RTAs and RDTAs. I said I get a little confused with the names. This is one of the ones that kind of bugs me because the way the wicking channels are set up at the bottom, it's a lot like ones I've seen called RDTAs before, but this is technically called an RTA. So I think it kind of really comes down to manufacturer's discretion as to what they want to call it, whether it's an RTA or RDTA. But this one, like I said, is officially called an RTA. I've got a simple little build in there, just one of my all-time favorite go-to builds. It's just dual 24 gauge Kanthal, 8 wraps on the 3mm. Just a quick, easy build. I like to throw in a bunch of stuff. I've been using that build for years. Let's see what my device is reading that build at. The airflow on the bottom is nice and wide open. You got 3 slots on either side. Close it all the way open. There's no clicking in between. I mean, you can stop and keep 2 holes open, 1 hole open, or all 3, but it doesn't actually stop and click into place. Just going to open it all up, put it back on my device here. Okay, and that coil is reading a 0.37. That's usually what I get between a 0.35 and a 0.4. This particular build is reading 0.37 on here, running 50 watts. And even for a 50 watt vape, that is a lot of vapor it's actually producing. Real flavorful vapor. And that's with the airflow wide open. I'm going to try to, with the airflow closed off, to only 2 slots per side. You see it's not quite as much vapor, but it is giving me a lot more flavor. Obviously it's something you're not going to be able to see on camera. The flavor increases once you close the airflow off. But it's a real flavorful build I got in here, and great vapor coming off the RTA itself. Somebody was actually checking one of these out earlier, watching me vape and set it up in the store. And they've never really used RTAs and RDAs, and they're like, so how's that compared to like a smaller sub-ohm tank or even a Clearmizer? I was like, well, when you got something like this, just a flavor, and you got more power to it, you got a sweet candy flavor. It almost tastes like you've taken a bite of that candy instead of almost a faint hint of the flavor. And it's just because you're getting the more power and stuff out of a sub-ohm device than you would with like a little Clearmizer or maybe one of the lower entry-level sub-ohm tanks. The extra power and just the ability to build your coil, you can really customize how good a flavor or vapor production you're getting. But this tank right here has definitely been doing really well for me in the flavor department. Let's kind of show you some of the extra stuff that comes in a box with it. Like I said, it comes with that bubble glass pre-installed, but they do got a regular 3 mil glass. It's just going to be straight sides, and a nice little supply kit here. And in here you do get your extra screws for your build deck, a bunch of extra O-rings, and they got this little tool here they call a Dr. Coil. And what that has is on one end it's got a little the Allen head for the actual screws, and then they got a little hex body to it, so you can put in one of the little screwdrivers that you can put the bits in. It comes real handy, but I don't know if you're actually supposed to be able to build coils on there. I'm not sure the diameter of the rod itself here. You might be able to build coils on it, but I always, like I said, with that build I go to, I use a 3mm and I'm good to go. That's a little smaller than 3mm, it might even be a 2 or something. And then they also have like this little microfiber cloth that came with it. I guess just for wiping it down and stuff when you're done cleaning it. You might have juicy fingers, something want to make everything look nice. It's just a little brown cloth, has the ADV Ken logo, and it says stop smoking, start vaping. That's just a nice little cloth they include. It's always cool, some of the accessories you get with stuff. Companies want to change it up a little bit and not give you all the same stuff. Not a lot of them come with a micro cloth, so it's always handy. I mean, you can use them to wipe your phone screen down, or like I said, you can wipe your device down. You may get fingerprint stuff all over your mod. This will help you clean that off without having to worry about scratching your screen or something. And they also give you a little card here that just has their social media stuff, and it's telling you basically share your favorite pics with them. And let's see, there's no kind of contest, just basically just take pictures and tag them in it. It says vaping and share your moments. Alright, I think that's it in the box. Yep, there's nothing hiding back there. Alright, so that's it for the Manta RTA. If you have any questions about it, please leave in the comments below. As always, I'm David with My Freedom Smokes, and thanks for vaping.